Something changed the moment you stopped explaining yourself. The moment you became silent, everything around you started shaking. People thought your silence meant weakness. But angels say your silence became a mirror. And suddenly, their biggest secret could no longer hide. Have you noticed these signs? The strange tension around certain people, the nervous energy when you enter a room, the fake smiles that now look forced. Angels want you to understand something important. Your silence exposed what your words never could. You stopped chasing answers. You stopped defending your heart. You stopped begging people to see your value. And that is when the truth began to rise. Why is this happening to you? Because angels were protecting you from seeing things too early. Some people around you were secretly competing with you while pretending to support you. Some smiled in your face but carried envy in their spirit. Angels saw every hidden intention. Every betrayal. Every silent attack. Every moment you cried alone wondering why people changed toward you for no reason. But there was a reason. Your light disturbed darkness. Your peace exposed confusion. Your silence forced guilty hearts to reveal themselves. And now, they are afraid. Afraid because you no longer react. Afraid because angels taught you the power of stillness. Afraid because your energy is no longer available for manipulation. What are angels trying to tell you? Do not break your silence just to make others comfortable. Angels say the truth is already coming into the open. You do not need revenge. You do not need to fight. You do not need to explain your pain anymore. Divine timing is moving behind the scenes. Even now, angels are arranging things you cannot yet see. The people who misunderstood you will soon understand. The people who secretly worked against you will become exposed by their own actions. And the people who doubted your heart will witness your elevation. But angels need you to stay strong a little longer. Do not ignore this message. This season is sensitive. Your spirit is changing. Your energy is becoming heavier with wisdom and lighter with peace. Have you felt this before? The sudden desire to be alone, the feeling that something big is about to happen, the strange calm after emotional pain. These are not accidents. These are signs from angels. Angels say you survived things that were meant to break you. You cried in silence while carrying wounds nobody understood. You kept loving people who gave you coldness. You kept showing kindness while fighting hidden battles inside yourself. And heaven saw all of it. Every sleepless night. Every heartbreak. Every moment you almost gave up. Angels were standing beside you the entire time. That is why your spirit still shines. That is why people cannot fully destroy you. That is why your silence became powerful instead of empty. Because angels turned your pain into protection. Listen carefully, someone who hurt you is secretly watching you now. Confused. Restless. Unable to understand how you became stronger without revenge. But angels say your peace is the answer. Your silence is the victory. And your healing is the punishment darkness never expected. Type yes if you believe angels have been protecting your path. Do not fear what is being revealed now. Truth always becomes uncomfortable before it becomes visible. Angels are removing masks from your life. Even if it hurts. Even if it shocks you. Even if it makes you feel alone for a moment. This separation is not rejection. It is protection. Angels are creating space for honest love, real peace, and divine connections to finally enter your life. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. And tonight, while others sleep, angels are surrounding your spirit with peace. They are calming your heart. They are protecting your future. They are guiding your next steps in silence. Trust what angels are doing for you now. Everything hidden is coming into the light. And you will finally breathe again. There is something happening around you that most people cannot understand. The silence you have been carrying was never empty. It was never weakness. It was never fear. Angels say your silence became a spiritual force that started revealing the truth without you saying a single word. While others expected reactions from you, expected anger from you, expected you to defend yourself and fight for their approval, you chose quietness instead. And that quietness shook everything hidden in darkness. The people who once laughed at your pain are now confused by your peace. The people who secretly worked against you are now uncomfortable in your presence. Why? Because angels placed a light around you that exposes every hidden intention. Even when you say nothing, your energy speaks. Even when you stay still, truth begins to rise. Have you noticed these strange changes lately? Have you noticed how certain people suddenly avoid eye contact with you? How some people become nervous around you for no reason? How fake love has become easier for you to recognize? Angels say this is not your imagination. Your spirit is awakening, and the secrets that were hidden from you are slowly being forced into the open. For a long time, you blamed yourself for things that were never your fault. You wondered why certain people changed toward you without explanation. You wondered why your kindness was answered with betrayal. You wondered why your pure heart attracted jealousy instead of love. Angels want you to know something very important today. The attacks against you were never really about who you are on the outside. They were about the light inside you. There is something special in your spirit that disturbed people living in darkness. Your peace irritated broken minds. Your honesty exposed fake hearts. Your loyalty reminded others of their own emptiness, and instead of healing themselves, many secretly chose to compete with you, judge you, or try to break your confidence. But angels protected your spirit even during the moments you thought you were completely alone. Every tear you cried in silence was seen. Every sleepless night was heard in heaven. Every painful moment where you felt abandoned was recorded by angels standing beside you. You survived situations that should have destroyed your peace completely, yet somehow your spirit still carries softness. Somehow your heart still believes in goodness. Somehow your soul still shines. That is because angels never left you. Why is this happening to you right now? Why are hidden things suddenly becoming visible? Because divine timing has arrived. Angels say there are secrets around you that cannot remain hidden anymore. Some people carefully built lies around your name while pretending to care about you. Some people smiled at you while secretly hoping for your downfall. Some people watched your struggles in silence while secretly enjoying your pain. But angels say the season has changed now. The masks are falling. The truth is becoming heavier inside guilty hearts. And without you chasing revenge, without you exposing anyone yourself, heaven is allowing people to reveal their own darkness through their own actions. This is why your silence became so powerful. You stopped feeding negativity. You stopped explaining your worth to people committed to misunderstanding you. You stopped begging for honesty from dishonest hearts. And the moment you detached emotionally, everything hidden started collapsing around them. Have you felt this strange shift lately? The feeling that something huge is about to happen, the feeling that your spirit no longer connects with certain people the same way, the feeling that angels are slowly separating you from toxic energy. These are signs. Strong signs. Angels need you to listen carefully now. Do not break your peace trying to defend yourself anymore. The truth does not need your struggle to survive. What is real will reveal itself naturally. What is hidden will eventually come into the light. Some people are secretly shocked that you survived everything they put you through. They thought the betrayal would destroy your confidence forever. They thought the rejection would make you bitter. They thought the loneliness would silence your spirit permanently. But angels transformed your suffering into wisdom. They transformed your heartbreak into spiritual strength. They transformed your silence into protection. And now the same people who underestimated you cannot understand why your energy feels stronger than before. They cannot understand why your absence suddenly feels powerful. They cannot understand why your calmness makes them nervous. Angels say it is because your spirit is no longer available for manipulation. Your soul has outgrown chaos. Your heart has become more connected to divine protection than human approval. There are moments recently where you may have felt emotionally tired, distant, or deeply reflective. Sometimes you sit quietly and feel emotions you cannot even explain. Sometimes your spirit feels heavy without reason. Sometimes you feel disconnected from crowds and more connected to silence. Angels say this is happening because your soul is changing levels spiritually. You are no longer meant for environments filled with fake love, hidden jealousy, and emotional confusion. Angels are preparing your spirit for a different path now. A cleaner path. A peaceful path. A protected path. But before new blessings fully enter your life, hidden energies must be exposed first. That is why certain relationships are becoming uncomfortable. That is why some people are acting strange around you. That is why your intuition has become stronger than ever before. Angels are warning you through your spirit. Pay attention to what feels forced. Pay attention to sudden distance. Pay attention to repeated signs and strange feelings. Your spirit already knows what your mind is still trying to understand. Have you felt this before, that strange moment when you walk into a room and instantly feel tension, that sudden feeling telling you not to trust someone completely, that quiet voice inside warning you about hidden intentions? Angels say those feelings are not random. Your discernment is growing. Heaven is teaching you how to protect your energy. You spent too much time giving your love to people who never truly valued your heart. You spent too much time trying to heal people who secretly enjoyed your emotional exhaustion. But angels say no more. Your spirit is entering a season of separation from hidden darkness. This separation may feel painful at first because your heart naturally loves deeply, but angels promise this distance is protection, not punishment. Sometimes angels remove people quietly because they can see danger long before you can. Sometimes angels delay certain connections because hidden truth has not fully appeared yet. Trust what is leaving your life. Trust what no longer feels aligned. Trust the silence. Trust the waiting. Trust the divine timing unfolding around you. Type yes if you believe angels are protecting you even in silence. The most beautiful part of your story has not even started yet. Angels say your tears were never wasted. Your loneliness was never meaningless. Your suffering was never invisible. Everything you survived was shaping your spirit for a higher purpose. One day soon, the confusion you feel now will finally make sense. The betrayal will make sense. The delays will make sense. The separation will make sense. You will realize angels were saving you from people, places, and situations that could have damaged your destiny completely. And while others were trying to break your confidence, heaven was secretly building your spiritual strength in silence. This is why your enemies cannot understand you anymore. They expected bitterness, but they found peace. They expected weakness, but they found resilience. They expected your spirit to collapse, but angels lifted you higher instead. Tonight, angels are surrounding your mind with calmness. They are removing fear from your heart. They are standing guard over your future while you rest. The secrets hidden against you are being exposed one by one. The pain you carried is slowly turning into wisdom. The loneliness you felt is slowly turning into spiritual power. And the silence you once feared is becoming the very thing that protects your destiny. Angels want you to stop doubting your worth. Stop chasing people who cannot honor your heart. Stop shrinking your light to make broken people comfortable. You were never created to live in fear. You were created to rise with divine protection around your soul. Angels are watching over you now. And very soon, you will understand why everything had to happen exactly this way. And before this message ends, angels need you to hear one last thing deep inside your soul. You are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Even if your eyes cannot see it yet, heaven is already moving things into place for you. The delays were not punishment. The silence was not abandonment. The waiting was not failure. Angels say there were battles happening around your destiny that you could not see with human eyes. There were moments when angels protected you from doors that looked beautiful but carried hidden pain behind them. There were people you cried over losing who would have destroyed your peace if they had stayed longer. There were situations that felt unfair, but angels blocked them because your future was too important to risk. One day you will look back at this painful season and finally understand why certain things had to fall apart. Right now, your spirit is standing between endings and beginnings. That is why everything feels so emotional. That is why your heart feels heavy some nights. That is why your intuition keeps warning you. And that is why your silence has become stronger than your words. Angels say your enemies expected you to react emotionally. They expected your anger. They expected your breakdown. They expected you to chase, beg, explain, and lose yourself trying to prove your innocence. But instead, you became quiet. You stepped back. You allowed time and truth to speak for you. And that silence became terrifying to those hiding secrets. Because guilty hearts become uncomfortable when the chosen one stops reacting. Now many people are secretly watching you. Watching how you survived. Watching how you remained kind after betrayal. Watching how your spirit still carries light after so much darkness. And deep down, they know something protects you. That protection is real. Angels have been standing around your life this entire time. When you cried alone in your room, angels were there. When your heart broke and nobody understood your pain, angels were there. When people lied about you, judged you, abandoned you, and turned cold toward you, angels were there. When you almost gave up on yourself completely, angels stayed beside your spirit and whispered strength into your soul. You may not have seen them. But heaven saw every battle you survived. Angels say your story is about to change. The sadness that followed you for so long will not follow you forever. The confusion will clear. The hidden truth will rise fully into the light. The people who secretly hurt you will no longer have power over your emotions. And your heart will finally feel peace again. Not fake peace. Real peace. The kind of peace that comes after surviving storms nobody knew you were fighting. The kind of peace that comes when your spirit no longer depends on human approval. The kind of peace that only angels can place inside a wounded soul. Listen carefully. There is still goodness waiting for you. There is still love waiting for you. There are still blessings with your name on them. Do not let betrayal convince you that your future is empty. Do not let pain make you close your heart forever. Angels say what hurt you was not sent to destroy you. It was sent to awaken you. And now you are becoming stronger spiritually, wiser emotionally, and more protected than ever before. You may feel alone sometimes, but you are not alone. Even tonight, while the world sleeps, angels are near you. They are calming your anxious thoughts. They are healing the wounds nobody can see. They are removing spiritual heaviness from your heart little by little. They are guiding your next steps quietly. And they are preparing a new chapter for your life that will make everything you survived meaningful. One day, people will see your peace and never understand the pain it took to create it. One day, the same silence that made others underestimate you will become the reason they respect you. One day, your healing will inspire people who are secretly fighting battles just like yours. And one day very soon, you will wake up and realize that the darkness which once surrounded you no longer has control over your spirit. Angels are asking you for one thing now. Do not lose faith during this final season of transformation. You have come too far to give up now. You survived too much to doubt yourself now. Your soul carries divine protection. Your path carries divine timing. And your future carries blessings that no enemy can steal. Type yes if you believe angels are guiding you toward peace, truth, and protection. Take a deep breath tonight. Release the fear. Release the betrayal. Release the need to explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Angels say the truth already knows your name. And heaven already knows your heart. Sleep peacefully tonight knowing this: you are protected. You are guided. You are deeply loved by angels. And no secret hidden against you will survive the light that surrounds your soul.